I want you all to picture this. During World War II, military communications were manipulated by fake information campaigns. These fake messages messed up huge battles, causing confusion among soldiers. Like imagine telling your army to go left when they should have gone right. Total chaos, right? Now, let me make a small confession. None of what I said was true. Not a single word. In just 3 sentences, I made you believe something that never truly happened. Pretty scary, you might say. You see, words are the most powerful weapon we've ever created. They can spark revolutions and make worldwide changes without a single bullet being fired. In our world of viral tweets and instant messages, one sentence can reach millions in just seconds. Now, let me tell you a story about words that were actually said. When Gandhi proclaimed, "My life is my message," he wasn't just trying to be famous. He was living his truth, and this same truth helped free millions. Make the same example closer to home, to our beloved Lebanon. When أخوين الرحباني wrote, "وطني يا جبل الغيم الأزرق، وطني يا قمر الندي والزنبق، يا بيوت اللي بحبونا ويا تراب اللي سبقونا، يا صغير وسع الدنيا يا وطني." They weren't trying to write the song of the summer. They wrote our entire sense of belonging in just a few verses. Then there is Nizar Ibbani, who looked at Beirut during its toughest times and wrote, "إن كوناً ليس لبنان فيه سوف يبقى عدماً أو مستحيلا." Even in humanity's darkest hours, his words still give us light. Our beloved Zaki Nassif also once said, "راجع راجع يتعمر راجع لبنان، راجع متحلي وأخضر أكتر مكان." Through these words, he gave us hope, he gave us strength, and most importantly, he reminded us of what we are fighting to preserve. Many might argue that real change comes through force and not through phrases. How can words fill our banks? They ask. How can words fix our economic crisis? Now, these are all fair questions. But let me tell you this. Just as you can't eat a piece of art, but it can still feed your soul, words nourish us in a way no currency can. When our banks froze our accounts, what do you think we lost first? Not just our money. We lost our sense of trust and our sense of security. We lost the belief that if we worked hard and played by the rules, we would be okay. These weren't just financial losses. They were wounds to both our identity and to our pride. And here is where words come in. Not through the front doors of our banks, but through the side doors of our consciousness. When Mahmoud Darwish writes about Beirut rising from its ashes, he's not giving us an economic solution. He's giving us something perhaps far more valuable. The reminder that we've risen before and that we will rise once again. Think of it this way. When the Lebanese lira lost its value, did Gibran's words lose theirs? When our savings disappeared, did the wisdom of our poets ever lessen? When our banks closed their doors on us, did our cultural vaults ever lock us out? The answer is no. If anything, their presence became even more and more necessary. No, words cannot fill our banks, but they can fill our children with pride in their heritage when they cannot afford new toys. No, words cannot fill our banks, but they can fill our protests with the same strength that makes them impossible to ignore. No, words cannot fill our banks, but they can fill our hearts with the same dignity that no financial crisis can take away. So perhaps we're asking the wrong question. Instead of asking, how can words fill our banks? We should ask, how can we not lose our words, our only weapon left to bring back our nation? Today's Lebanon needs more than just economic reforms and political solutions. It needs a revival of its spirit. Because Lebanon is not just a country on a map. It's a poem written in the heart of every Lebanese, waiting to be recited anew. I ask each and every one of you today to share these words, embrace this heritage, and let our voice ring louder and stronger than ever before. Thank you, everybody.